That hasn't happened for so long. We were doing so well.
I think it's because we muted ourselves before. We don't normally do that.
No.
Live and you learn,
Being
Tom.
too careful.
You live and you learn. You live and you learn.
That's it. It's a living process. I'm good. How are you, man?
I'm all
good?
good, mate. All good. Yeah. Can be better. Tired, but good.
Yes. But ready to watch some battle rap. Rap battles.
Definitely, man. Definitely. It's going to be a good watch tonight. Watching Unan versus Shotty. This is an old battle. This is a classic.
Yeah.
On Shotty's
stepping
rise.
away from the cutting edge of rap. Going to the vault.
Exactly. This from Don't Flop back in the day. We're watching this because obviously all roads to Apex at the moment for us. We're going to be there watching all live. Shuffler and Scapex and Scapegoat, and everything. What's up, Cooper in the chat? What is up?
Hey, Cooper.
I hope you're ready for
Main
your,
man.
for your next round as well against Haley G.
I'm with you, man. You got this.
Definitely.
I'm with you.
Come on, man. Come on. But yeah, we're going to be watching Shotty versus Unan. This is to introduce you, Tom, to both of them really. You've only watched, I think, one Shotty Horroh battle, which was against Arsenal. Back when we weren't able to actually watch battles live. We spoke about it. We didn't watch it.
Back in the dark
when
ages.
We with Stro. But so Apex is coming, and we was looking down the card and kind of seeing who you know, who you don't. You've watched most of them, apart from Unan, which is crazy because he's obviously the champion.
Which is crazy. I hear all the time about Unan, and I hear so many great things, and then I hear that he's also like this super big name. So I should know.
He's literally grown up in battle rap as well, man. He was like 16 when he started, I swear. 16, 17, maybe.
I'm ready to be educated. I'm ready to be educated.
This is
the ignorance will be lifted from me today.
Yeah, I just like this battle. But Cooper, we will be at Apex. We will definitely.
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
We've already got our hotels booked. We got everything going. We just need to get there. That's all. So we're sorted. We are sorted. Are you going to be there as well? I hope so. Wow, you will be because you're going to be in the final, obviously, of the academy. That is happening at Apex, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Let me know. Hopefully it is.
Here at Pick Your Battles, we do not check our facts. That is just we just say stuff. Really, that's my style. If anyone bothers to correct us, it's a win in our book. So
exactly. There we go. There's that confidence.
Well, then that's all that matters.
You know that you'll be there.
That's all that matters.
Be there because you will be in the final. You will. It's gotta be. But, so we are going to be introducing you to Unan now. We was going to be watching Tox versus Bobby Rex, but unfortunately it just went
technical
tonight,
difficulties.
So it's all good. We've got this. To introduce you to Unan. We will introduce you to what we've got of Scapegoats, which is that battle, which was a very.
I was excited to watch it. Not gonna lie, but this is gonna be
quite heated.
This is gonna be fire.
This one gets a little bit heated as well. To be fair, this is a very very good
a little
battle.
bit of spice.
Very very good battle. Yeah, definitely. I'm
just a little bit of spice.
Set a stream into the forum quick, and then we will get it on. We are live. Bam. Okay, cool. We are set to go. We'll just give it a minute to see what's going on.
Yeah, see what's going about.
So I've shared the link just so people can come on and watch and stuff. Not anyone coming on there. We ain't got any guests tonight. If anyone in the chat did want to hop on, I guess we could, but we're kind of keeping it a bit low key tonight. It's been a bit of a week already, and it's only Monday, so bear with us. But we are going to get this classic under our belt. All right, so let's bring it up.
Night of main events, but in this night of main events, there is two super uber main events, whatever the fuck you want to call them, man. This is one of them. Yo, so I'm gonna say on the right hand side from Manchester Northwest, Brute Force Records, going for that third win, Shotty Horroh. Make some noise.
That skinny Horroh. You've seen him now. The difference in that guy is mental. It's crazy. This was before, and you notice the bit at the bottom there, the DF record. I really like that they used to do that. That was something that I really, really enjoyed.
I like it.
Bring it back.
I really like it, especially now that, like, obviously they dip their toe again into the tournament thing.
Yep.
I loved it. I would love to see more like wins and losses, that sort of even like a notable battle or like a notable win, like sort of thing. Love that.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, obviously seeing Shotty's record there, but just check the image.
Crazy shit, man. And on the left, from the southwest of England, from Plymouth, he's been killing dope flop since 09, unanimous. Make some noise. This was originally scheduled for 2 to test. It's been a little while. Couple Facebook messages sorted it right back out to set the standard. Levels are being raised right now. Crazy shit. Shotty Horroh won the flip, so he said he wanted Unan to go first. It's 90 seconds on Unan. Let's go.
I'm a monstrosity. I get controversially raw in battles. You know the policy. Fuck honesty. It's no apologies. I'm trying to deadbolt my spot as the best in this battle shit and swallow the lock and key. So let's fucking go. But let me start off by letting it bubble slow. Cause I need to take a couple seconds to let all these motherfuckers know now. I'ma need all Adam's fans, close friends, and family to say their last words to him. Cause after this he's skull and bones. I'm talking combos to the chest until his lungs explode. Flurries of thunderous punches thrown. Both sets of knuckles broke. Different parts of his skull exposed. Bitch, what you come with, chubby jokes? Fuck it, you've been whacked since your dad bust his load. You ugly, overgrown fucking fetus, you got the swagger of a 1-year-old. Oh shit, check it out. After 6 months of ducking me like a little fucking hoe, Smeagol finally climbed out his cubby hole, submerged from the undergrowth, and grew the fucking balls to battle me outside his comfort zone.
It's crazy, right? Like, you've got to think about this was maybe like 8 years ago. Probably around 8 years ago, right? And he's already had 12 battles on Don't Flop. He had battles elsewhere. But yeah, since then, he's probably battled over 50 times by now, I'd say. And that's probably like...
We'll have to get a statistician. There must be like a stats Twitter page or something.
Yeah, Verse Tracker is a website. They literally track everyone. And yeah, all their views and stuff as well.
Those are the deep fans.
Like Shuffle T got the information to be able to say, like, in that battle against Nugget, I've got more views than your population. And, home invasion. Yeah.
That was such a disrespectful bar.
It was. He also done a thing on
disrespect.
He also done a thing on Sounds Like, the rhyming show that he has, and
I still need to watch that. I love Shuffle T.
It was with Shotty, and he talks about like who's got more views, Shotty or this person, like all these other battlers, and it turns out like 15 battlers, and he's got more views than all of them put together, and all this. It was hilarious. It was. Have you not watched any of the Sounds Like?
I've literally not watched. I've seen clips of it on TikTok. That people have posted.
You are going to watch them. There's a lot of episodes.
We should do an episode. We'll message Shuffle T's people. Our people will get in touch with your people. Our people is my mum.
Let's just stick to what we've got.
My mum will
See, you're just going to come with the same shit? But on a different day. It's like you always pick the same dinner plate. Me, I'm 3 courses. Tip the waiter, snatch your ribs for later, slice you like a fish fillet. I'll marinate your bird, so them breasts got an expensive taste. It's funny, I eat chicken steak, whilst your chicken gives me brains. You lactose and peas, honey got that milk to shake. That bitch is cold, and if there's snow, she'll let me cut something like a Christmas cake. I want you to remember this in 10 years, Adam. when you sat on some whack label's dusty shelf. Some chubby country bumpkin with a big mouth came with that heat and made your skeletal structure melt. You're plastic, your arrogant gangster rats transparent. You spent your whole life trying to be someone else, and now you expect me and others to believe when it's beef you're masked up dumping shells, please. If you heard that Adam was seen cocking a shotty, then he got caught trying to fuck himself. I will body bag this cocky bastard. I'll give you slob of a mother the Donkey Kong schlong doggy style till her coccyx fractures. Watch me stomp this actor. You're softer than a box of Pampers, looking like starving Marvin's doppelganger. You ain't a brolic gangster shotting crack and cocking hammers. Dead that propaganda. You're a proper wanker with a head like a yachting anchor. Plus you drink from Briggsy's ginger dick like it's a bottle of orange Fanta.
Saying too much.
So simple. So simple.
You're saying too much.
I love it. I love it.
I fucking love it, man.
What do you think of Unan?
I love it. It's a really good amount of aggression for me. I find that like a lot of the times in battle rap, aggression seems to take over a lot of the time and you lose a lot of what you're saying. He's really clear, his flows on like sticking to his flow. Like, yeah, I'm with it. Yeah.
Obviously, this, like I said, this like 8 years ago. He is levels above this. But this is just a personal favorite battle of mine, I guess. I say that about most battles. When would we not watch? I feel like if you came to me with a battle, it was like, hey, here's a battle. I hate it. I only want to watch a battle I don't like. I am.
We'll watch a battle you don't like. We just watch a really crap one.
Yeah, not even that, because most of the time the crap ones are good. I'll find you a battle I didn't enjoy, maybe, and
we'll try our hardest to make it entertaining content.
But yeah,
test
Shotty
ourselves.
Horroh obviously coming back to first now, so we'll see. But let's go.
Ready?
That's the heat.
Ready? Yawn.
Yo, it's on Shotty, let's go.
Yawn. That was boring as fuck. Check me. Nah, it was though. It's easy to rap about having some sort of fetish for assorted torture methods. Look, I've got morbid thoughts that involve the sort of weapons you normal cretins haven't saw till Saw 11. I'm talking walking into your mother's sauna session while she's warm and sweaty, stabbing her enormous belly, folded like contortion lessons till the rigor mortis sets in and holds the fucking form cemented. It's boring. I'd rather talk about them chubby jokes. Cause I'm no fitness coach. But those tits are gross. I've got some tips and notes to help you get ripped and toned. You need to ditch the toast and switch to oats. You need to leave the chips alone and stop looking for a pig to roast. You need to give the gym a go if you wish to slow your nipple growth. You need to sing Sticks and Stones when the kids at home ribbon poke fun at your whiff and load. You need to scrape the bits of sticky dough and chicken bone from your titty folds. You need to hit the pool and try some different strokes without the assistance of a swimming float or your tippy toes. Don't look at me like that. I'm just trying to help you fit in those skinny old t-shirts you get free from sponsors who didn't know how fat you look in video. You might need to listen to what I just said. Every one of them was killer quotes, but since they're all about you filling your face, I guess they're all just filler jokes. I mean, if this was school and I was picking a footy team, I'd probably take you last. Cause you like chocolate cakes and snacks that are packed with hydrogenated fat. The guy often takes in stacks of 9 waffles, bacon, spam, giant sausage draped in ham and fried omelets lay on back. There's more to life than a nice doner steak and naan or a fried bolognese and lamb. You need to try and drop and drain the flab, try a Thai boxing training class or try jogging daily laps. Yeah, you prick. Listen.
My favorite
He's going to kick. Do you know what he says in every battle? Swagger. Corny as fuck. Listen. Swagger. Then you beg your fans for donations to do your sets. Swagger. Change your fucking name from Unan to UNICEF. You fat cunt. Sleeping on me because I'm in London, it's like. Yo, and anyway, keep going on like you're some madman on the steads. When I know for a fact Psychosis Holocaust took your cig out your mouth, snapped it, and slapped the fucking snapback off your head. You stop talking gangster shit. I mean, is it true?
No.
Did it happen?
No.
Was you gonna smoke it? Did he snap it? No, go on. No, 10 times.
That was just
Love that.
bullying.
I love Shotty Horroh. It's so fucking funny. And one of my favorite things that I've come to love, which I didn't like at the beginning, is like in the middle of like schemes or bars or whatever, it'll just go prick. Just for some reason, it just tickles me every time. Just prick.
Every battler has their little thing.
Yeah.
Like Raptor, another Manchester battler, he will say bitch a lot. Just call you a bitch, like all the time.
Just a little filler. Just a little filler.
Yeah, everyone's got that little thing. It's better than going
yeah.
But,
no, I would much rather hear you call somebody a prick than go. So yeah.
So yeah, what was my next bit? Oh yeah.
The next bit, it goes like this. That's what I'd be like if I ever rapped. I'd be like a Yorkshire farmer who found a book about rapping once.
That was Unan, just from Plymouth, apparently. So who would you give that first round to? Yeah, that's an interesting question, I guess. I don't really know.
I honestly wouldn't be able to. I couldn't say that one of them did better than the other. If I had to choose, if I was a judge, I probably would give it to Shotty just because I enjoyed it more. But that is super like subjective. That's just because I prefer comedy style rap to aggressive style rap. But skilled wise, fire. So yeah, it would be definitely a very tough call.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely, it would be a tough call.
So subjective when you get to this.
Takes the first, though, in my opinion. But we'll carry on to see what Unan's got in the second. This battle only gets better, to be fair.
I want to try some different shit for this one. Just like some hard shit. Like, yo, it's dangerous when Unan's on a mic, fam. When I try test, come clash with a titan. Try and act bad when I slap up your hype man. Take your swag bars back to your iPad. Blah! I'm taking over. Man, I drop bombs like Israeli soldiers. I'm aiming my flame at a blatant poser and I push that crack, no baking soda. Later, mate, I'm leveling. Who let the rebel in? I don't hold toast, but I am Eggs Benedict.
What the fuck?
I've got the heart of a beast.
You can't make me react.
It's wavy different when I bar on a beat. I'm aiming straight for the heart of the scene. It's dangerous if you want to party with me. I'm shameless, straight throwing up in the street, and I'm fucking you up if you're fucking with me. Now listen, I'm an incredible general. I'm the head of my regiment. I could sever your genitals and show the feminine evidence. You bitch made. I was blessed with intelligence. I suggest you reconsider the people you make connections with, because recently I received several text messages from members of your own section telling me to mention your dead relatives.
I'll fucking bang you out of you.
But I ain't gonna do that, because it lacks creativity and intelligence. I ain't gonna do that because it lacks creativity and intelligence.
Bring it up.
Yo, fucking loud.
Come, chill.
Because it lacks creativity and intelligence. Look, you ain't shit when you ain't home on your own settlement. You only got a face in the scene because you're disastrously known for robbing a globally known veteran. So when karma bites you, I jack your shit, subtract your chips, divide your flesh and leave you stumbling home with a broke skeleton. Just do the math and you'll fucking understand that you deserve a dose of your own medicine. Okay. Fucking, yo, this is battle rap, bitch!
Just in case anyone forgot what event they came to today.
Mate, I love it because he is stuttering a little bit and it's a bit awkward. I don't think he thought Shotty was going to react like that, obviously.
Yeah,
he was stuttering a little bit, stumbling, but he's just like, nah, man.
Yeah,
you know what this is.
Battle rap. Yeah,
I love it.
That was, and as well, like that's one of the biggest, not biggest. It's one of the most overt reactions I've seen on battle rap. Usually even the reactions that end in fights aren't that clear as to like, he's not shouting, he's not looking at anyone else, he's not turning away, he's not pushing him. He just got real close to him, said, I'll bang you out. He's like,
Well,
this ain't part of the game anymore.
times, like,
I will fight you.
we was going to be watching Bobby Rex versus Tox, but that battle they're pushing and shoving it. It has to get like people in between a little bit. You know, it does get a bit heated, but everyone knows what they're there for. Like,
that was like pre-anger.
There would probably be like a handful of battlers that would actually do it in the ring, kind of thing, you know, and actually like
properly scuffle,
ruin the event. There's a lot of battlers that would be like, wait until we're outside, and then I'm gonna knock you out. I'm sure. But,
it's one of those things where like, like you kind of want there to be a bit of tension, but it's like as soon as you see behind that curtain of like, oh, now we're just gonna watch two grown men fight. Yeah. Okay. How much did I pay?
It's a bit silly.
I could have paid and watch the UFC and they'd be good at it. Like,
obviously, people have to be, you know, held accountable for what they say. So what you say is what you say. Like
you live by the pen, you die by the pen. That's it, isn't it?
No, definitely. But, let's I just want to watch that bit again.
Because it lacks creativity and intelligence. Look, you ain't shit when you ain't home on your own settlement. You only got a face in the scene because you're disastrously known for robbing a globally known veteran. So when karma bites you, I jack your shit, subtract your chips, divide your flesh and leave you stumbling home with a broke skeleton. Just do the math and you'll fucking understand that you deserve a dose of your own medicine. Okay. Fucking, yo, this is battle rap, bitch! This is battle rap, bitch! And when I jam a fat dick down your girl's neck, she'll choke worse than Bamalam did!
I don't get that reference, bitch. I like it.
Bamalam's a battler. He chokes in a battle. Boom.
You know that well, so many times when we're doing this, I think of that meme. You know, there's that kid who runs, he goes, anarchy. You know, that younger kid who runs behind and goes, I don't know what that means, but I love it. That's how I feel.
Bamalam, we definitely will watch some Bamalam at some point. Definitely.
Yeah. I feel like you have showed me a Bamalam thing before pre-podcast.
On Beat. I think on Beat.
I really want to watch some on Beat stuff. I love.
I was going to plan to do that tonight as well. I wanted to watch some on Beat stuff, but then I thought with Apex coming up, it made more sense to do this for now.
I want to do a couple of gimmick. I want to do a couple of gimmick battles as well.
All right. Well, I want to do next one. We'll do some fun ones. I'll find I'll find some people comment in the battles that we should watch, some gimmick battles, some ones that will be fun.
I want a comic relief.
Yeah, you know, just something easy.
Angry men shouting each other is lovely. Don't get me wrong.
Obviously, I've shown you like the classics. You've watched Pedro's mirror match. You've watched Shotty and Marlo versus Big J and Lefty, the compliments battle.
I fucking love that battle so much.
Have you watched the second compliments battle that they done?
Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe. But definitely
watch this. I've already shown you this. I don't know if you watched it, if you remember it, but O'Shea does a scheme where he's on about Calcium Kid in the police dogs, and as they're taking him in the van, he's like, "No, you don't understand, man. Police dogs love me," and all this sort of stuff. It was hilarious. Obviously, I butchered it.
I am ashamed to say I don't remember from your flawless reciting of that bar. I don't remember it.
You look like you butter both sides of your toast, and then
I remember that bar. Is that the one where he took the mick out of him for like LARPing? And like, is it that one you're on about?
No, that was Acre and Brixie in the Anarchy tournament, wasn't it?
No, there's definitely, maybe it's not LARP. Maybe I am getting those ones confused. Oh God, we'll watch it either way. Because there's a lot of names, man. So many names.
There is. It is difficult. That's why I was thinking, like, we're better off to follow things. So we are going to try and figure out a way of following the process tournament that No Loose Chat are doing. But yeah, we are going to work on something there and do something there, which will be fun.
I love the guys over there and girls. Love them.
It will be it's quite difficult to introduce somebody to battle rap. I'm not gonna lie. When I was like thinking about it, I was like, oh yeah, that'd be easy. I'll just show you all the battles that everyone loves. But to watch that battle, you need to watch that battle and that one. So we'll do these sort of episodes. We'll watch the classics, but I think we need
you just have to trust the process.
Exactly, bro.
TM, not us.
It's like you was meant to do it. Yeah, we digress. Let's
we don't plan anything, but it's like we plan that.
Let's go! And stay the fuck out of my face because you're spitting herpes. I mean, the last girl you even kissed was like Mr. 13. Your auntie handles my girth. I know you wish you could clutch every strand of cash on the earth, but I hope throughout life your financial situation grows dramatically worse. I will choke slam your nan on a hearse and shout, "That's a philosophical unanimous verse!" Fuck it, go on, faggot. Speak your dumb shit.
Round 2 from Unan. So you were saying just before that about the comedy angle more. I would say Unan and Shotty are quite similar though. They're both aggressive. You're going to see in a second with Shotty as well. They're both quite aggressive at times and both can do the funny angle. That's why I was waiting for that second round.
Oh, that second round was very fucking good. I feel like he's definitely very talented in what he does, and they have some really funny moments. There's a really good range on him sometimes.
And that's what I'm saying. He's only got better since now. You know, like he's not really dipped either. Like a lot of battlers, they'll go through like a phase of maybe like, you know, not showing out a little bit in a couple of battles or whatever and go on a bit of a streak. But you know, I can't remember a time that he has. He's been like consistently good at least every time he's been out. Do you know what I mean? But most of the time exceptional. Like it's not like he's in the good bracket. Like he is up there. Like
He is
it
the
is
bracket.
mental. And just longevity as well. He's definitely someone else I would be putting forward for the you know, Premier Battles Hall of Fame as well. Definitely good. But the best ever name flip that I've heard was against him, and it was Rivers on Premier Battles. He literally starts his round, everything's just quiet. You can literally hear a pin drop, right? You just say, "The name unanimous fits you, bro, because we're in total agreement of the prick you are." And I was like, so simple, so clean, just so simple. Like everyone's attention was like boom, because it's Rivers. And yeah, man, it was just perfectly put.
Oh yeah, stage presence is so important. Like having that ability to keep a crowd.
Yeah, we'll see that as well live. Rivers versus Mackenzie, which will be an absolute war on Apex. If you haven't got your tickets yet, you're stupid.
What are you doing? Get them.
Exactly.
We'll be there.
There's going to be so like, even, you know, you look at the battles that are on, but even the people that are going, yeah, everyone seems to, you know, all those heads.
I'm really excited to see everyone again.
The people who see here in these battles are actually going to be at events watching and stuff and getting involved again. It's amazing. We're on a rise, and I love it. Love to be a part of it.
So good. I can't wait to see everyone again. Good lads.
Yeah, it'll be cool. Yeah, they've got I think it's 3 more battles left to announce on Apex. I guess one of them will be the Anarchy final. So 2 more, like, you know, main stage battles, I guess, or whatever you want to call them, will be announced, which I'm kind of hoping it's a visual battle and a Celeste battle, if I'm honest, but we'll see.
Seeing more visual would be dope.
Well, I've seen he's on a card in Ireland on the 16th of October, I think. Sorry, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but 16th of October. So I'm not sure if he would do 2 battles that close, unless it was a battle that got rescheduled or whatever due to COVID. I don't know. But
well, fingers crossed. If you're watching, we'd love to see you.
Yeah, definitely
battle again.
We would. We really would.
Dope. And if not, is there a pay-per-view? Because if it's around similar time, we can watch it. I'd love to watch it live.
Yeah. We Battle Rap normally does like video on demand rather than live pay-per-view. Normally.
Oh yeah.
But okay. Yeah, we'll definitely look into it.
Get it live. You just can't be live.
No, you can't. You can't, man. The event was sick.
It was so good.
Let's get back into this.
Yo, listen, our kid. If you're so good at rapping, you're supposed to have something to show it. But you can't scrape 20 quid for a bus or a coach, and his company loans you a chunk of its grossings. He doesn't bring no product to sell to recoup the money he owes him. He's Matthew Pinson in his prime getting all his money from Rowan. But now he says it's all love, it's all lovely. Fuck him! When I get to war, it's tennis scores. Love means nothing. Say you love my music, I haven't heard nothing you've written. You're an a cappella rapper and you suck on a rhythm. You will always be a battler, you're stuck in a system. You look at it different, even your name's based on a judge's decision. Listen, our kid. Your girl's a fat mess. We call her spill. We call her spill. Tell that ape to stop texting me. She's been round like a body shape, taking cock regularly. You've got an unstable relationship. Let's base it on jealousy, or let's call her Alex Ferguson, cause she's playing Tom cleverly. But let's talk about your neck. Where's it gone?
Oh, wait, you're gonna miss bits. It's so brilliant.
I love that. Let's talk about your neck. Let's talk about his neck. That is an unflattering angle. Sorry,
yeah, but
man.
just, you've got to let that line sit and then listen to the next bit. All right.
Yeah.
Listen, our kid. Your girl's a fat mess. We call her spill. We call her spill. Tell that ape to stop texting me. She's been round like a body shape, taking cock regularly. You've got an unstable relationship. Let's base it on jealousy, or let's call her Alex Ferguson, cause she's playing Tom cleverly. But let's talk about your neck. Where's it gone? I don't know where the fuck to begin. It's like a single Chinaman's bed. There's nothing under the chin.
No. Yes.
Let's go, Shotty.
Yes.
Where's your fucking neck? If you won a title, the King of the Dot, it would pose a serious question. Where the fuck would you hang your necklace? Cause you really are a necklace. You've got no fucking neck! Unlike your horrible mum. Cause if she didn't have a neck, then what the fuck would she use for swallowing cum? Speaking of neck, your mum's neck game's especially good. She could deep throat 3 blokes at once. That's why they call her neck the neck of the woods. Listen.
Big up Phil in the house. What is up, Phil Mitchell?
Big up Phil Mitchell. Love your work.
What else? Your mum's a fat slag that likes to taste the yogurt when guys decide to drain the bollocks. They run a tank, they run a train on that tank's engine. That's why she named him Thomas.
Oh.
I feel like that bar would hit a little bit harder for you, Thomas.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of ways people have managed to make fun of my name, but that is the most imaginative way. That's crazy.
Yeah, definitely,
Crazy.
definitely.
God
So,
damn.
man, we are just watching a Unan battle, introducing Tom to Unan. Give us a suggestion on a battle to watch, one of Unan's battles, and we'll go away and come back and watch that later. We'll see you later episode, obviously. I mean, not later tonight.
We're definitely
yeah,
gonna have to add.
What's your favorite Unan battle?
Yeah, definitely gonna have to add a playlist as well for just like a vault. I think of like the classics that are like,
Yeah,
you know,
we need to watch stuff more as well when we're not doing these, because there's a few battles that you could watch that we don't necessarily need to like watch like this, you know.
Oh yeah, we definitely have to do some more downtime research.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. We'll like that's what I'm saying. I hope that we can do like one episode like this a month where we like watch a classic, and then I did suggest watching this, but Tom's a massive Shotty fan.
No.
Beating him. I would say it could be debatable still, I guess, but
I don't want it to be though. I love Shuffle T. I don't want him to. I want it only watch.
Tom got a little bit bitch hurt from that. Like, I love a Shotty losing.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to watch it.
That's the battle that I was going to choose to introduce you to Unan, because obviously against Shuffle, you're going to want to watch it and that, you know. But, we've all got our favorites, eh? We've all got our favorites.
I try so hard to be impartial, but I can't. I just can't. Sorry, I'm not professional enough. I admit it, okay?
But yeah, we'll definitely watch Unan versus Shuffle on the way up to Apex. Definitely.
Yeah,
it'd be awesome.
I have to put on my big boy pants and just
The
deal with
next
it.
battle we will be watching will definitely be it will definitely be some sort of gimmick battle. So give us suggestions for gimmick battles as well. Let us know what you want us to watch.
I'd love to just watch the compliments battle again. If I have already watched both of them, I would love to watch one of them again, just because they're just so good.
Well, if you've watched the first one, the second one's really good, and it's got Soul and Quill in as well.
I'm not sure if I've watched the second one. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think because they do a lot of like callbacks
recently.
They do a lot of callbacks to what they've done before and stuff as well. So yeah, all right. Next one we'll watch the
Victory.
The event for Pete Cashmore. He was a guy in the scene that unfortunately passed away. It was an event for him called Battling Demons, all for mental health and stuff, which was it was a dope event. All the leagues kind of came together, and yeah, they all had different videos that they promoted for and stuff. It was really good, really good.
Wholesome place to have a
confidence
battle.
They done Shuffle T and Marlowe versus Soul and Quill. Sick battle. Soul and Quill was really funny as well. But yeah, anyway, we're digressing again. Let's get back into this battle.
Damn cutaways.
I know, man. I know. Like the chicken and Peter.
Go.
Crowd reaction, motherfucker. Yo, fuck you, your record label, and a faggot that signed you. Whilst you're pushing new school club shit about loving money like you have a vagina, I'm keeping it old school like a chariot rider. Come clash with a titan. Motherfucker, I pen raps till the pen snaps. You're off aim with the lead, like an amateur sniper. I'm a fucking graphic designer. Faggot, oi, come back here, faggot. Faggot, when your cardiovascular dies and you collapse in a cipher, you can blame it on the fact that you have the fragile anatomy of a cancer survivor. Now, I'm overweight and need to visit a dentist. But your front teeth look like they're wearing a fat suit and smell like you clean them with the yeast-infested grease that leaks from your grandmother's axe wound. Yo, hold up. You got the swagger of an anorexic lesbian going through menopause, so why the fuck you acting hench and aggressive for? Faggot one blow would disconnect your jaw and have your head, neck and chest looking like they were dismembered with a lioness's claws. But let's get straight to the point. No one gives a flying fuck about that one decent lab battle event of yours. And no one here wants to hear your generic forced multisyllabic setups and metaphors any more Skeletor, plus your fucking head's deformed.
I love that he had a PS in there. Like, you imagine that whole scheme that he just done, right? All of those multis that he fit in, and then PS. That was like the essay, and then just like, you know.
That was a really tough scheme for me, right? Because for me, like, obviously content is one thing, and then like just sheer technical like ability. Like I think so far this has been a pretty weak round for Unan content wise. Like, he's not really saying anything. He's just kind of like throwing slurs around and calling him ugly, and like then he's not really like saying much. But how he's doing it, technically, if you know what, like, you can put names on it, I can't. But like technically he's on fire this round. But yeah, content wise is a bit weak for me this round actually.
To put like where Unan is and stuff, just look at that list that Kuba's just come up with. Like, I mean, those are 4 very accomplished battlers that he went up against toe to toe with. You know, arguably beat. Well, I mean, it was judged with Raptor for #1 contender to then become the Premier Battles champ. So that was a definite win. He beat Shuffle T. I'm not sure about Villain, if I'm honest. I'll have to watch that back. I can't really remember a decisive winner. And Sharon as well, I'm not sure. That was when he went to dap up Villain in the battle, I think. We'll have to watch that. That's quite a funny one.
Definitely.
Yeah, let's get back into this.
Well, past giving a fuck about you. Do you remember when you called me bitching? Yeah. Bitch! You specifically told me not to mention your missus's name, bro. But you ain't gonna do shit, pussy.
It's like, you ain't gonna do shit, bro. Don't flop, Will, though.
Don't flop Will. I like the fact that don't flop Will though. Like,
Yeah. Well, you know,
up.
they're not. I think if you bring someone to a battle, right, and they're stood behind you, and they get a freestyle thrown at them, I think, you know, it's
I agree.
They're attached to you. You're
I
letting
agree
them
to
be
a
a part.
point. I
But
agree to a point.
If they are blatantly not trying to be involved in what's going on, then you should leave them alone.
But right, here's my opinion. Like, to a point, yeah, like if it's a freestyle or like a reference to like the idea of somebody's partner, like you're just vaguely your girlfriend, when you start like personally going after somebody as an individual, like then like dropping somebody's name, why you gotta do that? Like why you gotta be a child about it? Like don't drop names. Like, what are you doing? It's weird. Call her fat. Just say his girlfriend's fat. Like, it's funnier. It's quicker. The don't flop sound guy doesn't have to remember when you said it, so he can go back and mute you. Like, you just save time for everyone involved.
No, definitely.
Multi-syllabic setups and metaphors, any more Skeletor, plus your fucking head's deformed. We're past giving a fuck about you. Do you remember when you called me bitchin'? Yeah. Bitch! You specifically told me not to mention your missus's name, bro. But you ain't gonna do shit, pussy. She's not. She's some too much makeup wearing stinky fanny gypsy estate hoe. With a disfigured hideous face, yo. It's ironic she's got a food fetish and looks like Mrs. Potato. So I'll pay that fat bitch a sandwich to stick my dick in her cake hole.
That's 3 bars.
Since you like to go on irrelevant multisyllabic surges, I'm gonna show you how that shit.
What?
There's 3 whole bars about somebody who's not in the battle.
Do you know what I mean? It's wasted, and I don't like.
Yeah, like it's funny, but it's also like I don't give a fuck about that woman. I don't know who she is. I barely know who he is. Like, let's keep it on subject here, guys. Like, we need to keep it concise.
But do you know what? I was watching Sunday Roast just before we came on here. Actually, London Gen show. If you ain't seen that, go and check out YouTube.
London Gen
last night. And they were talking about the diss tracks that's been going back and forth. Sorry, between No Loose Chat and Premier Bells. It's been quite spicy. It's been really, really good. It's been like quite exciting, I guess. But they said, like, you know, when you get into diss tracks, it's fuck your bitch and everyone that you roll with is, you know, that's it.
Yeah, but that's it. That's the difference,
rule.
right?
That's the
it's
rule.
Literally called a diss track, and it's one-sided. Like, it's different when you're like, he's only saying that to make his opponent break down.
Battle rap.
It's the only thing, and I think that's like it's the equivalent of like in movies when the bad guy grabs a handful of sand and throws it in his face, like, yeah, you can do that, but it makes you the villain. It makes people want you to lose.
Yeah, it's that sly little hit, and
yeah, because it's like, wait, you're good enough, man. You're good enough. Like you're worthy. You don't need to resort to that.
That is brilliant. I love that.
Supposed to be done, man. Observe this. Your mother's got a hook nose on some Alexandra Burke shit. And she's single simply because your dad prefers kids and ran away from home when you were 9 to open up a string of Catholic churches. He used to put your niece on her knees and molest her till he snapped her back in half and cracked her sternum. Scream that he was Jesus and plaster her with massive sperm hits, then proceed to stuff that dog like a taxidermist as he passed around a chapel like a flask of bourbon till she gassed it hurt because they gangbanged the slag till they collapsed the service.
It almost makes you forget that bar's about child rape.
Like
that's fucked up, man. Like,
that is.
How long did you sit in your bedroom thinking about that to make a bar?
I think he's meant to be. I think by the end of it, well, hoping. By the end of it, I think he's meant to be talking. I was going to play it back, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, that's too deep.
I'm not.
That's too close, man. Like, that shit happens. Thing, right? So that shit happens
around this time as well, right? This was happening quite a lot, and we've spoken about a few times of it. I've not really ever noticed this time, but a lot of people are cheering, and I don't get it. Now, But I guess back then people, I don't know.
And as well, there's something
There's
to be said. I do want to make a point of saying it. There is something to be said about being in a room full of other people that are cheering, right? Yeah. Like it would be hard to be, you know, in the front row of that and have everyone start laughing and be like, "Oh, well, actually." I
understand that he's mocking his style and stuff.
Oh yeah, man, but like
the content.
Like, look at his clothes. Like, you want to mock his style? Mock his clothes.
This is 8 years ago. Unan, I swear, it's like my age. So he was only like 20 at this time. You know, 21. At this time,
he is such a
everyone grows up.
Good.
Yeah,
rapper.
Everyone grows up. This is
fire.
Not aged well though.
This is the origin story. You know what I mean? This is the origin story. This is like nowadays he's like, "Oh, I've come so far." I don't know why I did the gravelly Batman voice. I assumed he has that now, like some kind of anti-hero.
Monstrosity. That's more him, a monstrosity. But yeah, me, I would, if he was a villain or in a super, I'd more expect him like a Bane, I guess.
More of a Bane kind of villain.
Yeah, love more that. Of a commanding voice like that. Yeah.
Listen, I ain't fucking finished. You need a plastic surgeon, that's for certain. Because you're an ugly motherfucker, bruv. I mean, I know I probably look like some sort of flabby vermin, but at least I don't look like somebody genetically combined organic sperm with a Nazi German.
Wait, you missed the dance, but you don't. Organic. Have I ever spoke to you about Organic?
Yeah,
he's the guy that runs King of the Dot. Yeah, he's the guy that runs King of the Dot. And it is uncanny, basically, that how much they do look alike. So that was quite funny. Watch Unan after, okay? Just watch.
Listen, I ain't fucking finished. You need a plastic surgeon, that's for certain. Because you're an ugly motherfucker, bruv. I mean, I know I probably look like some sort of flabby vermin, but at least I don't look like somebody genetically combined organic sperm with a Nazi German. For the record, fuck Lab Battles as a staff record label and as a motherfucking crew. And if you want to be done with Lab Battles, then fuck you too! I'm fucking finished. Now let me tell you why the fuck I did this. I did this battle for London to expose this bitch queer and to make this shit clear. Unanimous voice versus Jefferson Price. Bitch, you just live here. I run shit here.
This is what it was though, you know, it was like Unan.
For a split second, I looked away for a second and I turned back and I just saw Shotty's chin just like on his shoulder. just
ready. He's got a great like Shotty.
He's got like a 7-inch
neck. I mean? Like that
like he stole Shotty stole all of Unan's neck the day before the event to throw him off. That's why he's got like
oh man, that is brilliant, Tom. Thank you.
I'm here literally all. I don't know when I'm going to be here. Sometimes I'm here. Sometimes.
Probably another 10 minutes, I reckon. Then we'll be done.
Probably.
We'll
hopefully get to the end of this. So
yeah, let's get back into this before you start coming up with better rhymes than them. Jeez.
Fuck! Let's go, Shotty.
Fucking hell, kid.
Yo, Shotty. Yo!
Listen, kid. Breathe, Shotty.
Hold on. Yo, let's go, man.
For your height, you're quite aggressive. You look awkward as fuck like that. I'm thinking, is this really him? Does he talk to his mum like that? Let me get my swag. Look, listen, you bitch! As soon as you finish your shift, you better make sure my dinner is fixed. I want fucking fillet of fish or chicken and tits. You better go Oasters. I'm gonna give you a... You better go Oasters. I'm gonna give you a list. Get me some fucking salt and vinegar crisps, some licorice sticks, and some Rizzler and Six. And have you seen the state of my bedroom? You're gonna need to pick up the shit. There is such a thing as a bin. And that's a faggot!
Let's go!
Well, fuck all that shit, cause it's boring. I'd rather talk about your mum. Since you talked about mine. That bitch is hard, brethren. She go down carbs and do a hard session arm wrestling and spar with Rashad Evans. The bitch is part Bear Grylls, part Tekken. She could run 100 yards in a half second and carve darts from trunk and back resin to hunt for large pheasants. Yo, and fuck it. Since I fucked up the third and I forgot my shit, cause the crowd's all shouting on Tommy's dick. I don't really give a fuck, I'm Shots the Kid. Listen, freestyle off the top, I'm dropping this. Anyway, listen. You know what you do, Tommy Villis? You take a verse from a song you've written and name it at the competition without one specific conscious dissing. You use Wikipedia like the clock is ticking and it's stopping business. It's a battle. I don't give a fuck about fucking quantum physics, Japan's economic system and its politicians.
Let's go! Now!
No, time, man, time. The chest.
Let's go!
Yeah, he's funny as fuck.
Too true.
Yeah, he's that impression just fucking killed me. Cause like
Yeah.
oh god, it's so funny. It literally reminded me of me.
That's the difference
when I was
between being
like
creative about an angle and just saying something for shock factor like Unan done in that round. Like that's the
Yeah, and
difference.
it's
Like
the
he was being quite
perfect
disrespectful to how Unan is with his mum or whatever it is, you know. Like, but he sold it, and that's what you got to do, and that's the charisma. That's why he is.
Yeah,
Shotty is our superstar in the UK. Like, there isn't another one at the moment. I don't.
Yeah,
feel.
man, and as
There
well,
will
like
be,
I've
there will be,
seen
but not
like
right now.
I've seen a lot of Shotty Horror. I've not seen a lot of Shotty Horror battling. You know what I mean? Like he does. His face is everywhere now. Like, and like he's a funny guy. You know what I mean? And like he has got a lot of charisma, and I think it definitely comes through.
I think a lot of people.
He's definitely on my list.
It's like Tom with Shuffle T.
Yeah.
Is it just like people that start with SH, Tom? Is that what it is?
That's it. I think it's just that I in my life hate confrontation, hate it. So whenever a battler is like diffuses a situation, instantly I'm like, you win. You've won this for me. You've made me enjoy this.
We didn't actually go round by round. He is definitely greatest full time. I said this before in the UK, definitely.
Definitely good vote.
We didn't really go round for round saying who we thought won, but I think overall Shotty.
Yeah, I'd say overall I'd give it to Shotty.
You could argue Unan got the first. The third maybe up for debate as well, but I think Shotty's third was really good with that impression and everything, and that's a faggot, you know, all that sort of stuff. It was very
funniest round when you do shit like that, and when you can get as well, like he was taking the piss, but Unan was laughing. You know what I mean? Like he was there with him, finding it funny. Like, oh my god, that's brilliant.
You got to think as well that video that's at the start of this. Do you know what? Actually, I'm gonna play it now real quick. Just sorry, that this bit of the video will explain a little bit. This was after they battled, I believe. I guess it could have been before, but I'd imagine it would be
hand cream.
But yeah, just wait.
Hi, my name is Shotty Horroh, and I'm holding a knife and a tub of lube. This is unanimous. He is going to say something. Zebra! We are here to challenge lunacy and matter to a rap battle, cause they are cunts. AKA, you are a piece of shit, and we are going to rip them into pieces because we are cunts.
How long is
it?
Oh, okay.
Oh, and just so we can see it, this is the best intro Don't Flop ever had. Watch this intro.
Clean.
That is so good, isn't it?
Like that.
That is so
good.
I
like that. I fuck with that. I like that.
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Unan
is definitely. Yeah, his energy's great. His technical ability's great. He can hold a room really well, which is a really good quality. It's content that lets me down for him.
Yeah, there's
with
a
this
lot
battle.
of times
obviously, I'm definitely going to watch more of him.
Something that personally that I noticed as a fan of him, like what he used to do and compared to what he does now, he's very, he's a bit more direct now. Like he won't have as much of those like filler multis, but back then that's what it was all about. It was just about stacking a multi on top of a multi and just doing those lists so that everyone's like, oh my god, you're rhyming so much and I can't keep up. And then they'll
you want to get that like where you're just hitting.
Which a lot of battlers do that style really well, and I fuck with it. Like
it's a good style, and it really works. Like when you nail it, it's so fucking good.
Yeah, exactly. But now
it's a very classic kind of. It's almost classic now kind of rap.
Yeah,
where it's like you'll have like a flow, and then it's just like and you just rattle off a few like 100 words in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, he's definitely both of them are a lot more refined now with what they do. A lot more refined in like the kind of battler they are and stuff. We will watch something more recent. I'm thinking actually his battle either to become champ versus Matter, or we're watching versus Raptor at some point. I'm probably leaning more towards versus Raptor, if I'm honest.
So that intro video, that video bit, was that is that them doing like a pairs one?
Yeah, so Lunacy and Matter, I've shown you that battle. Lunacy has like loads of memorable bars from it. With that hair color and complexion, you look like a lit spliff. What else?
Just call them ugly. It's the best.
Yeah, literally. Your mother's vaginal cavity is like Wonderland, and all that sort of stuff as well. Yeah, if you remember it, I'm not sure.
So I'm battening down the hatches. Moths be coming. Everyone, shut your windows if you can hear me.
You've been warned.
They're coming. I can hear them hitting my window.
You've been warned, guys.
You've been warned. Now is the time. They're coming. Moths and Daddy Long Legs.
Whilst we're telling you to do things, don't forget to
like and subscribe. And all that, Future Moth/Daddy Long Legs related advice. Follow along. I'm full of it.
We got you. But yeah, so obviously we are going to be watching some stuff running up to Apex. So if you've got any suggestions for battles that we should watch from the battlers at Apex, just to kind of give Tom a bit more of an introduction to people. We will see what else has been going to be announced. But at the moment,
I want. This is what I want. These are the kind of battles that I want. So I obviously want really good gimmick ones. Obviously, love. I want diamond in the rough ones, like kind of unknown, one-hit wonder types. Love that shit. I want super technical. I want on-beat ones as well. That'd be dope.
Yeah, we are going to watch. I've decided we're going to watch an on-beat battle, but we're also going to watch an on-beat beatbox battle.
Yes,
that's what we're going to watch. Yeah,
that would be sick. Beatboxing, man, that is such an underrated. Like
they've done like other ones where it's like a grab bag freestyle where like we'll literally just have a bag of items and then somebody will come in, grab an item and then freestyle about that against somebody and make it rhyme and all that, make it rhyme and that, of course.
Make it rhyme.
I mean, like
Welcome to Battle Rap, where we make it rhyme and that.
Making it rhyme and that. Yo. But yeah, so any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments. I think we're about done, really. We just don't forget to get your tickets for Apex. Also, the Process 2 on Nola's chat is this Saturday in London. Make sure that you're there, guys. Support the movement. Rebuild. We all know what that's about. Let's do it. Apart from that, thanks for coming and watching the battle with me, Tom.
Oh, my pleasure, mate. That was a sick battle. I'm well happy with that.
I'll start.
I'm revitalized.
I'll figure out which ones we'll watch for the next one. It'll be a gimmick It'll be a gimmick themed
Love it. I'm here for it.
Episode. Let us know who you think we should have on as well for gimmicks. I think we need to have a good guest on that's going to give us some insight into some of the battles and maybe setting up and stuff. So yeah, let us know. But in the meantime, like I said, thank you for coming on and chopping it up. Thanks everyone in the comments. You've been awesome. Thank you, Phil.
Big shout out to Phil Mitchell.
What is up? We are out.